Hello guys, Dhananjay here and welcome back to a new video in which I'm going to talk about the Redmi Note 12, the most affordable phone in the Redmi Note 12 series of phones, Redmi Note 12, 12 Pro and the 12 Pro Plus. Let's get started with the display itself because I feel like display is going to be the biggest factor when it comes to Redmi Note 12 because this gets a very high quality display. AMOLED display which has 120Hz refresh rate and the brightness is not limited as well. Let it be outdoors or indoors, brightness is not going to be an issue with the Redmi Note 12. Movie watching, video watching, YouTube videos, everything or anything that you watch on the Redmi Note 12, it is going to be a fun experience in my opinion. But I'm very surprised that Redmi decided to remove the stereo speaker setup on the Redmi Note 12. It was present on the Redmi Note 11 because the display quality is so good. The speaker experience with stereo surround sound would have been very good in my opinion. Next up, let's talk about the camera. So you get triple camera setup, 48 megapixel plus 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera and 2 megapixel macro camera, and these are some of the sample shots that we captured with the Redmi Note 12. As you can see, the pictures are pretty good, I would say. For the price tag, obviously these are not like very good pictures. You can't really expect very good pictures from a 15,000 rupees phone. For the price, it definitely performs very good, and I'm really happy that Redmi decided to include the ultra wide angle camera over here, even though it does not really perform that well. If you zoom into it, you can see that there are not many details in the photo, but that's okay because there are going to be some occasions where you're like, oh, ultra wide angle camera hona chahiye tha, and that's where this camera is going to be helpful. You also get a 13 megapixel selfie camera with the Redmi Note 12, which also performs good for its price. Once again, this is very important, that camera is good for the price tag that it comes with. One thing which I forgot to mention is that the device is 5G capable. So Airtel, Jio, everything is going to work out of the box, and this is being recorded with the front facing camera of the Redmi Note 12. This is in very good lighting condition. This is 1080p 30 FPS sample, and 5G works out of the box, so that's always a good thing to see. Now, performance for its price tag of 15,000 rupees is just mind-blowing. I do not have to mention for its price tag over here because Snapdragon 4 Gen 1 performs amazingly good. I'm surprised that this device handles 120Hz so smoothly. Animations look really good. Obviously, software optimization will play a very important role when it comes to long-term usage of, let's say, 6 months or 1 year or 2 years. But Snapdragon 4 Gen 1 definitely performs very good. I also use the latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, and even that performs amazing. So it feels like Qualcomm is getting back on track, and this, for the price tag of 15,000 rupees, it exceeded my expectations of performance. Now 5000 mAh battery on this device is definitely 110% going to get you through one single day without any issues. You can also get through 2 days if your usage is very limited, like WhatsApp, Facebook and all those stuff. So basically, if my mom uses this phone, then she is definitely going to get 2 days of battery life. If I use this phone, then I may end up getting about 7-8 hours of screen on time in one single day without any issues. And the device supports 33 watt fast charging, which is not super fast like 67 watt, but Xiaomi includes the charger inside the box and it supports fast charging at the price of 15,000 rupees. So I'm not going to complain about that as well. Now comes the elephant in the room for me personally, because when I realized that entire Redmi Note 12 series of devices, Redmi Note 12, 12 Pro, 12 Pro Plus, all these devices come with Android 12 out of the box in 2023. I was quite surprised because Xiaomi promises 2 years of software updates and 4 years of security updates. So basically, it is launched with Android 12. You're going to get Android 13 and Android 14. Realme, the competing company, also launched the Realme 10 Pro Plus and the Realme 10 Pro, and they were launched with Android 13 out of the box. So basically, you're going to get Android 14 and 15. Whereas for Redmi Note 12 series of devices, Android 15 may not be possible. That's what I think right now, and that's not really the best thing to do in my opinion. But as this device comes with MIUI, you are not really going to notice a lot of changes from Android 12 to 13 or 13 to 14, but there are those small changes which you definitely want, and you always want to have latest Android update, which is not going to be the case with these devices. And when it comes to software experience, MIUI 13 out of the box performs really good, no complaints over here. 120Hz, as I mentioned earlier, looks really smooth. So software optimization for now is good. There were some minor glitches here and there, but I feel like with couple of software updates that can be fixed on this device. Now there are some ads, I would say, or bloatware installed, but that's very minimal. Like I can see LinkedIn, Spotify, Jungly Rummy, Bubble Shooter, Snapchat, these Zilly is also still here. When you open a folder, you get recommendations like these, and okay, once again, this is something which can be avoided, I would say. But a brand like Xiaomi or Realme, if you want to price these devices competitively, you have to include such bloatware or such ads, or some techniques should be used. And after seeing what Realme did with the 10 Pro and 10 Pro Plus, I feel like this is nothing, because bloatware can be uninstalled, and this folder thing is very easy to disable as well. And another thing is that you still have glance lock screen, and that is present in not just Xiaomi but Realme, Samsung, everyone is including that, because obviously they're okay. And as I did not even do anything, but Rummy Circle ad is present on the lock screen itself right now. I personally never do Rummy Circle videos on this channel, because it's not really, I do not want to recommend something which, I mean, you know what the reasons are. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the video of Redmi Note 12. So what's the final conclusion? Should you go for Redmi Note 12? I feel like yes, definitely. Why not? It still keeps the IR blaster, headphone jack, not because of this, but overall display quality is amazing. Performance is very good, and battery life is very, very impressive. So these three factors are something which is very important for a regular normal consumer. They do not really care about Dolby Vision, Dolby Audio, or Dolby Atmos. It doesn't matter. It should perform good, it should have good display quality, and बहुत लंबे time के लिए चलना चाहिए. So battery life should be good, and that is something which Redmi Note 12 offers, and that's why I am like, okay, yes, this is definitely a very good device. I'm excited to see what the competition has to offer in this particular price segment in 2023. So the competition feels like it's going to be fierce this year. So yeah, that's it. If you still have any questions regarding this device, let me know about that in the comment section box below, or you can tweet it to me at @Dhananjay_tech. So yeah, thank you for watching.